Is Sam Bankman-Fried the next JP Morgan? I have some theories on this and also his involvement with propping up Tether, at least in the market. Stay with me on this. So you guys, if you're liking these videos, hit the like, hit subscribe button, and also check out the CT Club down below. We do trade alerts, market updates, portfolio, and AMAs, and it's a really cool group to be a part of. So what am I talking about? Sam Bankman-Fried has about $20.5 billion of his net worth, obviously heavily into cryptocurrencies. So he might seem like he's trying to be the savior of this bear market in 2022. I did a video on that a few days ago as well. But really, he's trying his best to look out for his own best interests. And he's even admitted this, obviously, saying that he's doing bad deals, acquiring companies, buying out companies that have been failing for a reason, by the way. There's a reason that they're failing. But he is bailing them out even at a loss for the sake of, again, trying to stop the contagion of this bear sentiment, of more bad news coming out, of more failures, more defaults, more users' funds being locked up, more centralized ways of crypto and how they are failing their people, their users. So what is Sam Bankman-Fried is basically saying, oh, he's trying to acquire BlockFi, Voyager, maybe Robinhood. He has not confirmed that, but there's definitely some rumblings about that as well. And it's very similar to what JP Morgan was doing in the early 1900s when there was that stock market scare and they were just scooping up all those at a discount. So is this how a billionaire buys the dip of a cryptocurrency market? He buys the infrastructure of cryptocurrency. If this plays out in his favor, which it probably will, his net worth is going to go from 20.5 billion to I don't know how many trillion. I think he's going to go crazy. But would you want to be the one guy who's like owning all of crypto? It's not going to get to that point, but I mean, I wouldn't want to be. Anyway, now I'm seeing some similarities or a pattern. I'm seeing a pattern. I'm picking up on Toby's skills. He's got amazing pattern recognition. And there's some similarities between these articles coming out with Sam Bankman-Fried and Tether. There's a lot of marketing now, or a lot of communications between Tether's CTO saying how, you know, they've been battle tested. They are successfully redeeming $16 billion worth of redemptions a month. I think they did like 7 billion in one day, which is kind of crazy. And they have not lost their peg. So let's give credit where credit's due. They are keeping their peg. How? What is backing Tether? I don't know. No one knows. They are famously opaque about what is backing their reserves, what their reserves are comprised of. It's not just US dollars. I think that's a very small percentage of their reserves, actually. And now we have Tether constantly battling the FUD of Tether, yet not being transparent with audits and not addressing when they're getting called out for that either. And then you have Sam Bankman-Fried, who is trying to, you know, save the day, trying to prevent more FUD from entering the market. And now he did an interview basically talking about, yeah, he's making all these acquisitions, making these bad deals for the sake of saving the crypto. And in a completely unrelated note in this interview, I'll link it down below in the video description of what I'm talking about. He starts talking about Tether. He's like, you know, all this fallout happened from UST, but you know what, Tether's good. Tether's not going anywhere. How can he have such confidence with Tether when no one really, when they're not disclosing their reserves or their methodology? So for me, I think Sam Bankman-Fried taking that position positively towards Tether is, again, him just trying to keep from everyone freaking out, because what if Tether goes down? That would be one heck of a fire sale for crypto. And, you know, your faith in stable coins, how would it look if Tether goes down? Where would you go? Where would you put your cash? Would you put it in Bitcoin? Would you look for another stable coin? I don't know. This is all speculation. This is not financial advice. This is educational entertainment purposes only. But yeah, so that's what I'm just kind of making these connections about. And Sam Bankman-Fried and the new JP Morgan, are we watching the birth of a new monster? I don't know. Okay, anyway, this is Crypto Tips. My name is Heidi. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.